Good morning, traders. Another beautiful and lovely morning to be giving you guys updates on market outlook of US dollar pairs and gold. So let's dive straight to the video. Starting off with gold. Starting off with gold, we've seen gold price continue to push up into the high as we expected yesterday, and we already have that high. We expected price to take out, already taken. So from here, what do we expect? We already saw this price yesterday taking. So from here, what do we expect? I expect retracement so that price can continue pushing to the high. So let me delete this. So either we get price to drop all the way to the weekly open, and then from there we can start seeing more longs, or possibly we might get, possibly price might get to this little bump in the road here, and then from there continue to go up. So that's the two possible price action we might see, either this liquidity or this one. That's what we might see. For then from there, price will continue to push up into the highs. So these two are we have three liquidity points here actually. So we have this three liquidity points here. So I expect price to take one of them and then continue pushing up into the highs. So possibly we might get price which is from start reversing from here or this one. So we might get price reverse from this or this one or this, sorry, or this one here. So either these 3 points here, 1, 2, 3. That's where I'm expecting my reversal to come. So that's that for XAUUSD, which is gold. That's that for gold. So the next pair I'm looking at today is US dollar index, which is DXY. DXY continues to drop, and we already see price gets to the yearly open. So price is already at yearly open. What do we expect from here? And also at a 50% discount pricing. So what do we expect from price right now? So I want to see either a reversal or a continuation to the downside. If price should drop to this low, yeah, good and fine. We we have a we will have a better entry to continue with the longs. But if price doesn't drop all the way to this low, then this is already enough for price to continue to push up because we have this liquidity here. These are our daily liquidity and yearly open situated here, and plus a 50% of discount pricing plus the structure looking bullish. So what we want to see, we want to see upside continuation. So what I want to see presently is I want to see a change of character either in the 4 hours or 1 hour. So if we should get a fractal structure shift or a change of character in the 4 hours or in the 1 hour, then we know that DXY is ready to continue buying. So possibly if we get this change of character, if we get one more drop and a change of character to continue pushing to the highs, good and fine. But if we don't get that, if we get like double highs formed, then that will also be good. Nonetheless, I'm expecting price to continue pushing further into the highs from here. So the next pair I'm looking at today is Euro USD. Euro USD also push further into the highs. So I should go to the daily time frame. Here in the daily time frame, we see we are still in this zone here, this supply zone. Although this supply zone is not actively strong because of the zone didn't take any liquidity. So possibly we might see, okay, we actually took this. So this might be, I will just say this zone didn't take any liquidity because it doesn't look very clear. So possibly we might see price take out this zone. Yeah, so we might see price take out this zone, the high of this zone, and then from there sell off might continue to occur because we still have this liquidity here and this liquidity here. So possibly all these are still open liquidity along the line here. All these are still open liquidity. So probably we might start selling off from this immediate uh, supply zone, and at the same time we might still see price gets to this high, these two high, 1 and 2, before we start seeing sell-offs. So what I want to see now is I want to see something like a change of character. That's a sign of reversal. I want to see a sign of reversal. So what do I mean by I want to see a sign of reversal? I want to see something like a change of character and fractal structure shift so that we will be sure that price is ready to sell off. So once we get that, so our change of character will come here once this low has been broken. That's where our fractal structure shift will come. So I will just be waiting for this to play out. Possibly we might start seeing sell off. At the same no, at the same time, we might still take this and then it continue to push up because of this yearly open. Do you understand? Because of this yearly open here, this yearly open might act as a what we call a support. But the main change of character will come when this low has been taken, because this is when this low has been taken. Because if we should check the structure, this is our swing low and this is now our swing high. So what we want to see is that we want to see swing this swing low hold for price to continue to push up. But if this swing low breaks, then we are ready to sell off. So that's that for Euro USD. But for now, this might act as a liquidity. At the same time, it can still act as a early change of character for early sellers. But early sellers are mostly the trap of the market. So I wouldn't want to be an early seller. So I would prefer to wait for this uh, low to be taken before I start selling. But for now, this can serve as a liquidity point for us to continue with the longs. So this can serve as a liquidity point, and this also can serve as a liquidity point for the longs to continue. So uh, long still looking good, but we expect more sell off. So these two zones can act as a liquidity point for us to continue long Euro USD. So the next pair I'll be looking at today is GBP USD. Here on GBP USD also saw strong push up to the push to the upside as we had this liquidity sweep and price continued to push up, breaking out of this yearly open, which has been serving as a resistance zone. So what do I want to see next? I want to see the continuation of this trend, which will only occur. Let me go to the 4 hours, because um, GBP is actually bullish for me. I would say GBP is bullish because of the daily time frame. I already spoke about this yesterday. So um, this pair is actually bullish, as you can see, obviously bullish. So what I want to see this bullish trend continue to hold, but I want to see a retracement because now this is our change of character. Let me turn off this yearly open so that you guys can see. So currently this is our change of character. This is the break of structure that caused this change of character. So what do I expect? I expect a pullback to this liquidity, and then from there we might see fractal structure shift, and then we can get into some longs targeting this high. So this will be a very nice trade if this should play out. But first of all, I want to see price. I want to start seeing retracements on GBP USD so that we'll be sure that price is ready to go into the highs. So that's that for GBP USD. Very simple as we expected. But if I should drop to the 1 hour at the same time, we still have price. We still have possibility for price to continue to go up because of this liquidity here. Let me just delete this. So we still have prices can possibly still continue going up because of this liquidity here, and then from here we might start seeing continuation to the upside. But at the same time, I would prefer to see price drop all the way to that daily liquidity. Take out daily liquidity because we are trading based off daily structure right now. Though 1 hour structure is still bullish, daily structure is also bullish, but we need a good retracement in the daily structure. Even the 4 hours is also bullish. Okay, 4 hours is also bullish, and we have our 4 hours liquidity here. This is 1 hour liquidity. So I will prefer price to take out this 4 hours liquidity so that we can start seeing more longs. Then that's that for GBP, guys. The next pair I'm looking at is AUD USD. AUD USD also bullish, still pushing further into the highs. I was expecting the sell continuation, but we are seeing more buy momentum on AUD USD. So if I should go to the daily time frame, we've kind of been bullish, but I was expecting price to get to this low, but I don't think we're still going to get that. Currently, we just took out this liquidity, of which I'm expecting price to start selling off from. So if I should go to the 4 hours, I want to see what do I want to see here to be sure that price is going to sell off. I want to see a change of character. I want to see a change of character formed or a fractal structure shift formed here. Okay, if possible, we can get it formed here within this zone now. Then we start selling off to maybe this low or this one at least. So because we already had this liquidity taken, so that's what I want to see. And again, this demand zone, this supply zone here took out a liquidity. So that's what I want to see. I want to see continuation to the downside as we already had liquidity taken. But possibly we might still see price take out this high. If we get that, we will wait for retracements to continue with the longs. Because once price takes this out, then once price takes this out and displays, then we know that the structure has changed to bullish. So from there we can just wait for the retracement of this to this low here, because this is the next liquidity for us. Then from there we can continue to long it. But for now, we are still seeing, we'll still be favoring more, we'll still be expecting more shorts. So I expect to change your character from here so that we can sell it to either this low or this low. So the next pair I'll be looking at today is NZD USD. NZD USD also looking bullish. This is a different pair entirely. This is looking more bullish than others. So this one already took liquidity here. This demand zone already took liquidity here. So possibly price might use this. I mean, yes, demand zone already took liquidity. So possibly we might see price using this as a strong demand zone for a reversal. So we just had our change of character from here, from this high. This was our change of character. So what do we want to see now? We want to see continuation to the upside. So I want to see reversal first. Once we get a reversal, uh, then I want to see the continuation. Maybe to this low as liquidity, possibly because this is really significant liquidity along this trend. But if we don't get that, we might just see this one. This might just serve as our liquidity, and then we'll continue to long NZD USD. So that's my perspective for NZD USD. If I should go to the one daily time frame, you can see daily time frame is kind of bullish, kind of bullish. The immediate trend is actually bullish. So even if we are to sell off, we'll first of all take out these highs, then before the sell off start coming in. But for now, I want to see price get to this low. I want to see price get to either one of this low, which is in the 4 hours, before we continue to push further into the highs. So that's my expectation for NZD USD. Next pair I'll be looking at is USD CHF. USD CHF also looking good. I'm still expecting price to get all the way down here. So possibly we might get a retracement before the sell continuation. And at the same time, we might not get that retracement because this movement is very strong. So, but I would prefer to see price retrace because this is the only bump in the road we have here. So I would prefer to see price retrace. We already have our change of character, of which I told you guys that if this low gets broken, then we are changing character because this is the break of structure, and then the low of that structure got taken. So that's our change of character. So possibly we might start seeing, we might just reverse from this little bump in the road here, this small liquidity zone here, or we might still get all the way to this high before we start selling off. But I'm still expecting more sales on US dollar CHF. The next pair I'll be looking at here is US dollar CAD. US dollar CAD has been playing out well as we anticipated for the last few weeks now. So I'm still expecting more sell-offs because this, what do we call it? We have this liquidity here, of which price might start for selling off from there. And this demand already took liquidity. This supply, sorry, already took liquidity. I would have said, okay, this is a liquidity zone for price to take, but this already took liquidity, and then so this is a strong supply zone. So I want to see, what I want to see here is that I want to see price take this little bump in the road here as our liquidity and use it for the next leg to continue to sell off. So that's for US dollar CAD. Next, the last pair is US dollar JPY. JPY is weak, and at the same time US dollar is weak. That's why we're seeing this type of price action, a kind of a rangy price action. We already have our liquidity taken, and I'm expecting price to continue to push up. We have another liquidity grab here, so possibly from here we might start seeing uh, continuation to the upside. So what do I want to see here? I want to see price maybe give us a higher high or a change of character. If I should go to the 1 hour, here in the 1 hour, we are seeing a better price action. We can see the liquidity that was grabbed here, and then what do I want to see now? I want to see higher highs being formed. We already have our 1 hour fractal structure shift from here. I should zoom in a little bit. We already have our 1 hour fractal shift like this. Yeah, I'll just mark the 1 hour structure shift, fractal structure. So we already have 1 hour fractal structure like this. So what do I expect after this 1 hour fractal structure? I expect more upside. These are 1 hour fractal structure. Let me delete this so that you guys don't get confused. So we already have this 1 hour fractal structure after this liquidity was taken. So I expect to see more sell-off on this pair. I expect to see more sell-off on this pair from sorry, I expect to see more longs on this pair as we are already pushing more into the high. We have on that break of structure here, so the longs are favorable for this pair. So, though this supply zone is still acting up here, but I believe once this supply zone is broken, the main move into the upside will start to play out. But for now, let's just watch out and see what price will do. But price looks more bullish than bearish on US dollar JPY. So I'm still expecting longs on US dollar JPY. So that's that for today, guys. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. And drop your comment, drop your thoughts. If you actually oppose or think otherwise, you can drop your comments in the comment section, or you can drop your thoughts on the comment section so that we can uh, discuss more on it. So that's that for today, guys. Peace.